What up, friends? How are you doing? How are you guys? So I was sitting outside of my car and was watching this thing, okay? And let's get some light in here. And I wanted to discuss a couple of things. First of all, I watched the whole video in its entirety, okay? The one where she says she's packing, which of course it's clickbait. She's not packing. And she's going on a fucking she's putting on a show in my opinion, about she seems bummed. She seems like somebody's it's a lot of like there's something going on, but I'm not gonna tell you type of situation, which is like always hurry up and wait. I can't tell you. I can't talk. Oh, I want to tell you, but it's a bunch of that, like always. Like she always does. But I was thinking, I was watching a reaction video the day before yesterday, and it was we're in the break room, okay? And we're watching, and TMR, which that's where the break room is at, was saying towards the end of her video, she said something, and I made a mental note, and I'm like, watch, she's gonna put on a show now. This is before Liv put anything. But TMR said at the end of her, like when she was signing off, she says, "Why do you want people to sign up for your membership if you never got nothing going on?" Like, and it's true, you don't have anything going on. Kind of boring, kind of nothing going on, right? So why are you going to tell people to sign up when there's no reason to? Like you just said, "Oh, I have exclusive information over there about my kids and my divorce. I mean, not my divorce, custody or whatever the fuck." But you didn't give anybody nothing to go on. There's nothing at the window to buy, basically, something like that. And I was like, that's such a valid point. Like, there's nothing there, so why would anybody want to sign up for her $25 a month membership on Instagram, right? So what does Liv do? It doesn't, in my opinion, she puts on a show. She puts on a show, acting like she's going through a mental breakdown, which this woman is, in my opinion, desperate for some money. Either a bill is due, or maybe child support is due, or she's going to move. I don't know. But I feel that she put on this little show, right, of this mental breakdown or whatever, and showed, she even had a little snippet at the end of her talking to some guy, some, I guess, love interest or something. And I'm like, she totally took what TMR said and put on a show. First of all, this woman, like I said, these people will do anything for money besides get a job. And I said this like a month ago, and this proves it, okay? Because she already turned her back on God, okay? She already said, what's the point of living? Like she's already with her hands in the air. Like she just does not give a fuck about anything. Like that was fucking quick. Do you know, remember when I was telling you guys that I went through like a mental breakdown? I went through something in life, okay? And there's a point in my life when I was going through some shits, okay? I semi have my shit together now. But there was this point in my life where I was so depressed and so sad of my situation that I wanted out of it. And I prayed every single day for years to get me out of that situation. And never once did I ever give up or did not believe in God anymore because I was still depressed and unhappy and in a situation I didn't want to be in. No. You know what the fuck I did? In order to make changes, you have to do things differently. You can't do shit the same and expect something to fucking happen. God can't do all the work for you. And I understand not everybody believes in God. I understand that. People have other beliefs, and that's cool. I'm not here to bully you. I'm not. Everyone's entitled to believe in what they believe in. Me, I believe in God. I will always believe in God. I've never questioned if there was a God, no matter what happened to me in my life. Um, I stuck to it. You know what I did? I had to make changes within myself in order to change. Like, I had to do the work. I had to do it. Like, I was doing the same thing, expecting something different to happen. So I prayed for the strength and the wisdom to know what the fuck to do. And I did. I took those necessary steps. I was uncomfortable doing some of the stuff I was doing, because I'm always in my bubble. But I finally did it, and I prayed the whole time doing it. And I finally got there. I finally got out of the situation that I was in, and I'm happy. I'm alone and I'm happy. Like right now is my time that I need to be alone. I don't see myself getting into a relationship anytime soon, but you have to believe in yourself, believe in God, and you have to do something. She's been enabled her whole life. Okay. And that's the only reason why I say anything about her mom. I don't have any hate for that woman. I don't even know her. But from the outside looking in, you can tell there's some enabling behavior there. Okay. And that people that enable you, that surround you and coddle you, you're not going to be able to get on your own feet and do what you got to do because you have somebody there telling you it's okay the whole time with the situation that you were in. Clearly, she is not happy. Clearly, she isn't happy. Whether if it's she doesn't have her kids, or maybe it's whatever situation, or maybe it's, the paternity of her baby. Who knows? There's an unhappiness there in her life, okay? But when you have somebody in your ear, right, or somebody there enabling you, which means watching the kids when you could be watching your own kids, waking up with the kids when you can be waking up for your own kids, that stops you from doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. And why are you going to do it? Have somebody else do it. That's her motto, right? Let her do it. Let somebody else do it. She doesn't like doing shit for herself. And it's been, you can tell she's been enabled her whole life. And that is what has brought her here to where she's at in life, in my opinion. Again, I don't know the bitch. I don't know her. But just from looking over here to over there, that's what I see. And she said some very ugly, disgusting things that basically, like, if something were to happen to her, it'd be people reacting, it'd be their fault. No, it's not. It's not going to be my fault. I know that for a fact because you are in charge of your life. These videos, what does Fran famously say? These videos are about you. They're not for you to fucking watch. Okay. If you can't handle it, don't watch it. Do you know how many people, when I was going through my mental breakdown, did not like me? A lot. Okay. Did I care? No, because I had somewhere I had to fucking go. I had to get my shit together. I had to get myself all the way together, find myself again, because I lost myself for years. You lose yourself sometimes, and I lost myself, and I had to get to know myself. What do I like? What do I want to do? Where am I going to go? I had to figure that out. I didn't have time to be listening to nobody. I didn't have time to listen to anybody. No, I did not. And I had to. All the signs were there. Like, there was a path and I just followed it. That's all I did. I did it with hard work, getting up, fucking praying all the time. I didn't mean to say that F word. Praying all the time, okay? All the time, and it's hard. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. It is a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of work, okay? But you have to want to do it and you have to want to change. She clearly, it does not bother her. She's just very, to me, I gathered she's kind of lazy, okay? Which is why she likes her job. Her job is YouTube. But her laziness is what's keeping her from getting full custody like she had before of her children. Is because she's lazy. Because she just doesn't want to do it. I don't know. Or I really don't know. I can't really speak for her. But just from looking from over here, And she also has should understand by now. By now, she should understand that she is a public figure and people are going to comment. Okay. Um, and we're gonna state the obvious. You had it all. You had a husband, you had a home, you had your babies all in one house. He was madly, like, this dude was in love with her. He was in love with her. He would do anything for her. He tolerated her. This man was deeply in love with her, and I think that's why she thought she could fuck around and he wouldn't care. Um, she had the audacity to think that she can go and fuck around and he would stay. Like, honey, when you've lived your whole life telling, with no consequences for your actions. I mean, look, like what happened with her school. She said she was bullied and she stopped going to school. That's not a reason to fucking stop going to school. No. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, okay, well, nowadays bullying is different. Okay, but back then, it wasn't as bad as it is now. But I always teach my children, even if there's something uncomfortable happening, you know, everything passes eventually. You just have to ignore it and just keep on going where you gotta go. You know what I mean? But it's so frustrating, like watching her because she flips the stories around like big time. Like, that's not how it happened. Like, who's gonna tell her? She just lies like so much, and it's finally caught up to her. It's finally like all of her nasty behavior, all of everything. Like, she just is like this really hurt person. Like, that's what I see her as. That's what I gather is she's just a really hurt person that is in denial. Okay, and lies a lot. Like, that's what I see her as. Somebody who has been hurt or betrayed or something. I don't know. Maybe, there's some people, I was reading this earlier today, where they could have it all, right? And I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. I might fuck it up because this isn't my, it's something I noticed today. Where they will have everything, right? Everything. Like, they could have the husband, are you gonna lolly? What the fuck does that mean? 40 boom. I don't know what that means. Okay. So, where they'll have it all, right? And they won't, like, they'll feel like structure and like having it all together, right? Like a seemingly normal life, right? And then you just, like, people who just self-sabotage their blessings all the time just because they're not used to structure and not used to, like a regular life, because they feel deep down inside that they don't deserve it and they'll ruin it for themselves. Like, Gerard was very in love with her, but she just never seemed to be into him, or she had a weird way of showing it. Like, she didn't know how to be, for someone who had such a great support system growing up, like, maybe expressing her love, she showed it a different way by sleeping with other people. I don't know. But she just like ruined it like by herself. You know what I mean? And there are people like that. And that's, I know she's always saying that we should see counseling and see, we should see somebody. I do see people, I do have a counselor, okay? And it actually would help her too if she were to go and see somebody and talk to somebody, because she eventually has to grow out of this. We're getting up there in age, Liv, and you're gonna have nothing but regrets if you don't turn your life around. You know what I mean? But it was pretty bad video. She really wants, I believe she's at 25 people in her Instagram, and she's like desperado for freaking followers, because she needs money, or she just wants money, or she just, I don't know. She is desperate for that quaint. Okay. Your quaint. Yours. And I think she was surprised that maybe not too many people signed up. I mean, for $25 for somebody who doesn't ever deliver anything, who always says, hurry up and wait. Oh, I can't wait to show you. And she never fucking shows us. I think people are like tired of it, you know? I think they're done with that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's a bit too late to be asking people to fucking sign up for shit. Like, that ship has sailed. Like, you know, with the prices these days, huh? No, I'm not signing up for anything anymore. Not gonna do it. Um, and it started on YouTube. So why are you going to go off somewhere else and run in a corner? Like, this is, I mean, YouTube is still the highest paid platform. Like, in a business way, it's not wise. Like, why don't you just do fucking content already? Like, you are monetized. You were lying. You were lying. You are a monetized channel. And you're on TikTok. Like, you're getting money for this stuff. Like, you're not doing it for free. She has that t-shirt fucking machine or whatever. So why doesn't she do something with that? She's lazy. She just wants it handed to her. That's what it is, you know, in my opinion. Anyways, so I'll go ahead and let y'all go. Those are my opinions on that video, and I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.